In the two-port network, in the figure below, what is the value of Z12 and Z21 are respectively? Now the given this is a given network. So from the given network we can write the input voltage. This is the input voltage. So that is equal to V1. V1 is equal to RE into I. This is the input voltage. Now here this is the first equation. Now coming to the second, the output side, we have apply at this node. We have the voltage V2. At this node, apply Kirchhoff's current law. So here in this node, the incoming current is I2. And outgoing current is V2 divided by R0. And this is outgoing current beta into I1. So this you take LCM here, that is a beta into R0 and bring it to left side. So beta into R0, bring it to left side, I1. When we take LCM, the denominator we have R0, that you plot multiply. So bring it to standard form. V2 is equal to minus beta R0 I1, R0 I2. So this is equation 2 and this is equation 1. So let us take here I2 is not present, so that will take us 0 I2. So why we are writing like this means, so they were asking to find the impedance matrix. So this is a standard format of impedance matrix, that is short circuit matrix, input voltage, output voltage. This is a standard format. Now compare this one, equation 1, that is V1, compare with this V1 and this one. We can write Z11. Here we have the I1 coefficient is Z11. So Z11 is RE. Similarly, Z12 is 0. And Z21 is minus beta R0. Z22 is equal to beta. Sorry, Z22 is equal to this R0. So this is they were asking only Z12 and Z21. Z12 and Z21. So this is the answer. The driving point impedance of the following circuit is given by this one. For this circuit, the impedance is given like this. What is the value of R, resistance, inductance and capacitance value? So the S-domain circuit of given circuit is, so this inductance is converted into L into S, capacitance is 1 by Cs and resistor as it is. Since these all the elements are in parallel, so directly we can write admittance Y of S. These the three elements are in parallel, directly we can write. So admittance meaning that this inductance is 1 by Ls. This capacitance is 1 by Cs, that is equal to Cs. This resistor is 1 by R. So taking LCM and combining, we got the answer Y of S equal to this. So impedance is nothing but 1 over admittance. So impedance equal to, just to take a inverse. Now the given impedance is given as Z of S. Z of S is equal to 0.2 S. Like this it is given. When you compare both, the numerator we have L into R. Numerator we have L into R is equal to 0.2. So L into R is equal to 0.2. The denominator we have a very single constant R. Here R is equal to 2. So L into R is equal to 2. So substitute R value is equal to 2. So inductance value is 0.1 Henry. The numerator, so here the S square coefficient is LCR is equal to 1. LCR is equal to 1. Substitute inductance and resistance value. Calculate the capacitance, that is equal to 5 farad. So resistance, inductance and capacitance are calculated. Yes. Next problem. The transfer function of the following network is given: output by input. This output by input is equal to 1 over 2 plus SCR. What is the value of RL? So the given circuit is converted into S-domain circuit like this. So capacitance is 1 by Cs resistance as it is, no change. Output is V of S, input is V I of S. So since these capacitance and the resistors are in parallel, so combinedly we can write as a single element. Combinedly we can write as a single element. So this is the resistance and capacitance. This resistance and capacitance are in parallel. So we can write like this. So at this terminal we have the voltage of V naught of S. So input we have Vi of S followed by resistor. So just applying voltage divider rule. So V naught of S is equal to applied voltage into where we want to find the voltage drop, that divided by the total resistance. So this resistance and this total one. So taking LCM in this term and cancelling the denominator of both the terms. So we have the answer like this, that is V naught of S divided by Vi of S is equal to this. Again bring it to standard form. In the standard form we have numerator 1. So divide this RL throughout. So in the denominator R over RL. Here RL cancel. So remaining we have R into CS. This RL is cancelled. So now compare the given V naught of S by Vi of S is 1 over 2 plus SCR. Right. So when we compare these, right, that is R plus, when we compare this, that is RCS, this R divided by RL plus 1 is equal to 2. R divided by RL plus 1 is equal to this 2. Remaining this SCR is as it is. It is R divided by R divided by RL plus 1 is equal to 2. So therefore R divided by RL is equal to 1. So R is equal to RL. So the value of resistance, this value of resistance is nothing but the input. Whatever value we chosen here, the same value is also here. Right. So next problem. The transfer function V2 of S over V1 of S of the circuit is shown below. For this circuit, we need to find the transfer function output V2 of S divided by input V1 of S. So this circuit is converted into Laplace domain circuit. That is, this is let us take this is C1 and this is also C1. Since both the values are same, so C1 of S, C1S, here also C1S. Now we will take the here again apply the voltage divider rule. Here we have the V2 of S. So V2 of S is equal to applying voltage divider rule V1 of S. So here we want to find the voltage. So that divided by. So this is C1 and this is also C1. This is also C. All the capacitance are equal. Now applying voltage divider rule, we have V2 of S is equal to this one. Now bring this V1 of S to the left side. So V2 over V1 is equal to this. Now substitute the values. Resistance equal to 10 kilo, that is 10 into 10 power 3. Capacitance equal to 100 microfarad. So 100 microfarad. So 100 microfarad. Here also 100 microfarad. When we simplify this, we have the answer 1 plus 1 over S. In the denominator 1 plus 1 over S and 1 over S. So the terms are getting cancelled. Now you take LCM. In numerator you take LCM. So we have S plus 1 over S. In the denominator you take LCM. S plus 2 over S. So these two S are cancelled. We have the answer. S plus 1 divided by S plus 2. So this is the answer for the given circuit. For this given circuit, we have the transfer function output by input is S plus 1 divided by S plus 2. A two-port network is shown in figure. The parameter of H21 for the network can be. So they were asking H hybrid parameter H21 So this is a standard format of hybrid parameter equation, input voltage and output current. Hybrid parameters are input voltage and output current. So this is a relation. So they were asking only H21. H21 is can be calculated by making V2 is equal to 0. That is output terminal is equal to, we were making output terminal is equal to 0. That means V2 is equal to 0 can be achieved using short circuit the output terminal. This circuit you short circuit in the output terminal, right? So here when we make V2 is equal to 0, that time we have I1 as I2 divided by I1 is equal to H21. So H21 is equal to I2 over I1. Again back. So when we make a V2 as short circuit, so this is a circuit arrangement where let us consider this is one node, that node having the voltage of VA. At this node, let us consider this is outgoing current capital I, this is the incoming current I1 and incoming current I2. So outgoing current is equal to, applying Kirchhoff's current law, outgoing is equal to incoming I1 plus I2. So this I can be calculated, potential difference, that is VA minus 0, of course VA minus 0 divided by R. Again this I1 is equal to V1 minus VA, V1 minus potential difference per resistance, and here this I2 is going in this direction. So here we have the 0 voltage, 0 minus VA, 0 minus VA divided by R. So when we simplify this throughout the denominator we have capital R, so we will cancel that and we will simplify. We have the answer VA is equal to potential at node A, this value is V1 divided by 3. Keep it as it is. Now since H21 is equal to, I2 by I1, so let us calculate I2 by I1. I2 divided by I1 is equal to, what is I2? I2 is the current flow this direction, that is 0 minus VA, 0 minus VA. What is I1? I1 is equal to V1 minus VA, V1 minus VA. Now substitute VA is equal to, now previously we calculated VA is equal to V1 by 3. So VA is equal to V1 by 3, and this is this VA V1 by 3. So when we take LCM and simplify, we have the answer, that is I2 by I1, I2 divided by I1, that is current gain value is minus half. This is the answer. The Z parameter of two-port network is shown in figure. Z11 is equal to 40 ohms, Z12 is equal to 60 ohm, Z21 is equal to 80 ohm, and Z22 is equal to 100 ohm. What will be the average power delivered to the load resistance having 20 in watts? So we know the standard format of Z parameters equation, that is V1 is equal to this and V2 is equal to this. Just to substitute the respective value, Z11 is equal to 40. So substitute the respective values, right? Now again from the knowledge of circuit analysis, this V1 is nothing but 20 volt minus the drop in the resistor. V1 is equal to 20 volt minus drop in the resistor. So V1 is equal to 20 volt minus drop in the resistor. The current flow through the resistor is I1 into 10. I1 into 10, right? So this having the V1 is equal to 20 minus 10 into I1. 10 into I1. That is nothing but this one. That is previously we defined this one. That is 40 I1, 60 I2. Again, this V2 is nothing but that is a voltage drop in resistor. That is I2 into RL. RL value is given as 20. RL value is given as 20. Since this is in opposite, current flow is in opposite direction, so we will take as minus. Again, this V2 is nothing but from the given data, we can write 80 I1 plus 100 I2. So we have three equations. When we solve these three equations, we have the value I2 is equal to minus 4 by 3. This I2 is 4 by 3, minus 4 by 3. Actually, the original direction is this towards the network, but this we have this having the negative sign, meaning that the current direction is towards in this. So I2 is equal to minus 4 by 3. So therefore power loss in the resistor, that is I square RL, when we square this 16 by 9 into 20, that is equal to 35.55 watts. So that is a power delivered to the load. Power delivered to the load is 35.55 watts. The impedance parameter Z11 and Z12 for the two-port network shown in figure are. So this is a network given. They were asking to find the Z11 and Z12. So this is the impedance matrix. V1 input voltage and output voltage. They were asking to find Z11. They were asking to find Z11 that can be calculated by making output current as 0. This I2 is equal to 0. Again Z12 that can be calculated by making input current as 0. So first we will calculate making I2 is equal to 0. So when this I2 is 0, there is no meaning of this resistor. When this I2 becomes 0, there is no meaning of this resistor. So the circuit can be modified like this. Now what is the equivalent resistance is this 2 plus this 2 ohm, this 2 ohm and 1 ohm is in series, that can be parallel with 1. Again that is series with 2. Again this 2 and 1 ohm is in series, that is 2 plus 1, that is parallel with this 1 ohm, The combination is series with 2. That is equal to R equivalent is equal to 11.4. So this entire circuit can be reduced as equivalent resistance as 11 divided by 4. So that is a single resistance. The current is I1. Input voltage is V1. Input voltage is V1. So that is what is Z11. Z11 is making I2 is equal to 0. That is V1 divided by I1. So V1 divided by I1, that is equal to the resistance value, which we calculated as 11 over 4, that is equal to 2.75 ohms. Now the second one is Z12. Z12 can be calculated by making I1 is equal to 0. When I1 is equal to 0, that means there is no meaning of this resistance. Only we have the arrangement like this. So I2 is the current flow. That is part of this I2 can flow through this 2 ohm resistor, that can be calculated as Ix. So this Ix can only flow through this resistor. So therefore V1 is equal to current into that resistor. Voltage is equal to, since there is no drop here, so V1 is equal to Ix into 1. So using current division rule, using current division rule, the current flow through this resistor is equal to opposite resistance divided by the total resistance. This is the total resistance into total current. Opposite resistance is 1 ohm. The total resistance is 4, and the total current is I2. This one is, so V2 is equal to V2 by I. Simplifying this, V1 by I2. That is we need V1 by I2 is equal to Z12. Z12 is equal to V1 by I2. So this I2 brought left side, that is equal to 1 by 4 is equal to 0.25. So this is the answer. For the two-port network shown below, the short circuit admittance parameter matrix is what? This is a given diagram. This given diagram once again we drawn here. We consider two nodes, that is V1 and V2. So this input side having the voltage V1, output side having the voltage V2. At node A, apply Kirchhoff's current law. Incoming current is I1. Outgoing current is voltage divided by resistor V1 divided by 0.5. And this outgoing current is V1 minus V2 divided by 0.5. So this equation is reduced to like this. Again reduced to like this. So this is equation 2. At the node B, second node, you apply Kirchhoff's current law. That is incoming current is I2. Outgoing current is V2 divided by 0.5 and V2 minus V1 divided by 0.5. So when we simplify, this is the equation for I2. So equation 1 and 2. This is the standard. Again, we know the standard format of admittance matrix. Admittance that is open circuit. That is admittance matrix is I1, I2. I1, I2 is equal to Y11, Y12 like this. We have the matrix. Now compare this I1 with this I1. Compare this I1, these two I1, and again I2 with this I2. I2 with this I2. So when we compare, we can write Y11 is equal to Y11 is equal to 4, Y12 is equal to minus 2, Y21 is equal to minus 2, Y22 is equal to 4. So this is the admittance matrix of given problem.